Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. This is Supe. Last time we finished off the lost Precursor City. Died more times than I care to admit. And we defeated Claw. And we have now entered the mountain pass.
Oh my! Those lurkers must be headed for a detonator at the end of the canyon. If they reach it before you do, they'll blow up the entire pass. You gotta beat them there and destroy the detonator, or it's... Man, that stung!
Shut up. Shut up. I actually somewhat enjoy the mountain pass. But enjoying and being good at are two very, very different things. But, like Kira said, or was saying, you need to beat these guys essentially in a race. Or all of this TNT will go off. It's generally not that difficult. And we got three of the four power cells in this area.
Good work! You beat them to the detonator. The Red Sage's lab is just ahead. Go turn on the teleport gate so we can join you.
Volcanic crater. This is possibly one of my favorite areas because it is one of the last areas of the game, but it is so cool looking. I'm a big fan of lava. Anyone who's played Minecraft with me or remembers my Minecraft days, big fan of the Nether. I've always enjoyed lava. It's just such a cool thing. Rock. Something that we constantly think of as solid. Heated up to such intense heat that it liquefies. It's insane. It boggles my mind. But let's...
Oh, look, I always wonder if I'm losing body parts in those things. Holy yakkow! The Red Sage's lab looks worse than the Blues.
Well, it definitely looks as though there's been a struggle here.
I'd hardly call it struggle. Would you, dear sister?
Certainly not. The Red Sage gave up with so little effort. No fun at all.
Doll? Is that you? You've finally gone off the deep end, eh? And Maya, I told you the Dark Eco would affect you both. Nobody ever listens to old Samos. What have you two done with the Blue and Red Sages?
Don't worry about your colorful friends, you old fool. They're perfectly safe in our citadel. Our special guests.
They have graciously agreed to help us on a little project.
You were wrong, Samos. Dark Eco can be controlled. We've learned its secrets, and now we can reshape the world to our liking.
You can't control Dark Eco by itself. Even the precursors...
Until now, we've had to scrape by with what little Dark Eco we could find near the surface. But soon, we will have access to the vast stores of dark eco hidden deep underground.
Not the silos.
Yes, the silos. They will be opened, and all the dark eco of the world will be ours.
But that's impossible. Only a precursor robot.
Oh, don't look so upset, Samos. We've got big plans for you.
Wait a minute! That was Gull? The same Gull who's supposed to change me back? Gull is the guy trying to kill us? I'm doomed.
We may all be doomed. If they open the silos, the Dark Eco will twist and destroy everything it touches. We simply must get to their citadel to stop them.
The fastest way there is through the lava tube at the bottom of this crater. A few more power cells and your Zoomer's heat shield should get you across the lava safely.
All right, my boy. You know what to do. Take the flea bag and go round up more power cells.
So, this is the...
There's lurker troops in the mountains.
So this is where the story changes. Let's talk to Kira.
Hey guys, keep collecting power cells. They're the key to continuing our journey north.
Thank you, Kira.
Great balls of eco. There seems to be a large lurker presence in the spider caves.
Great. Sounds like a real cheery place. Let me guess. There are spiders in the spider caves, right?
Of course there are spiders in spider caves. But that's the least of your problems. The lurkers are after crystals of concentrated dark eco. You've got to destroy the crystals before those monsters get their hands on them. Up to it!
So, something about the plot that always somewhat bothered me was... Sorry, I gotta concentrate on these jumps. Especially since this is the wrong way. Somebody needs to repair that bridge.
Eco powers cannot be controlled.
Aha!
I don't know what she was ahaing, but I'll go along with it. Aha. But is this what I think it is? But one of the big problems I have with the plot is that Gol and Mira complain that there's not enough dark eco at the surface. But we've seen so much dark eco. There's dark eco on Misty Island. I don't think there's any dark eco anywhere else in Sandover Village. There's dark eco. There's a lot of dark eco in the Lost Precursor City. I'm pretty sure you could refine the dark muck in the boggy swamp. That probably has dark eco in it as well. Jack was clapping. This game has a whole bunch of just animations and stuff in it. But in here, we see something of interest. And it's a scout fly box. These two look like a couple of characters.
Hey, Gordy, I think we got visitors. You think, Willard? Howdy, strangers. Passing through? Us too. Well, we gotta be moving on. Nothing to see here. I thought you said this was a priceless gem worth... Willard!
Actually, we want power cells, not gems.
We got 4 of them. You want them? What Birdbrain here is trying to say is, we may have a few power cells laying around, and we might be willing to part with them for 90 orbs each.
Where have I heard that before? Hey, how do you two geniuses expect to get that big gem out of here anyway?
Well, smarty pants, we got 12 more years of digging to figure that out. Gordy, wouldn't it take less if you don't too?
I love these two. Yeah, they've got 4 power cells just on their own. I have a feeling, and this is just my I have nothing to back this up, but I always thought that these two were the developers wanted a certain number of power cells, and they just had 4 that they just didn't want to squeeze into any areas, and they didn't want to break up the monotony. But they didn't also didn't want to create more characters or more stuff in the volcanic crater. So they just put these 2 here. And I love them.
Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
Wow, that power cell looked funky. The smoke was like messing with it.
Now wait a minute. They're all mine. Mine, I tell ya. Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
Yeah, I always just... Normally by the time I get here, I have well over the number of...
Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
I have well over the number of precursor orbs needed to get all of them, which is only 360, if my memory serves, which is still a lot, but not that much.
Oh, yeah, I got it this time. Here's a power cell. Yeah, what he said. That's it. You cleaned us out. No more power cells.
I love these 2. You do 3 just...
Why don't you 2 make yourselves useful? Lurkers have been excavating the dark caves over there. Seems they're looking for precursor artifacts. They can have the artifacts for all I care. For all we care? Willard, feed your bird. All I care about are gems. But I ain't gonna be able to get the cave's gems, because when they're through, they're gonna collapse the place. If you take out the lurkers chewing at the support beams, you could save the cave for me. Now beat it!
They're just so mean. Well, Willard is. The other guy, I forget his name, is not. And yes, that is a big-ass gem, which...
I'll be the richest man in the world.
I don't think gems form this perfectly. Like, that is what I think of when I think of, like, cave gems. And that is probably not realistic either, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, I always just get those guys. How many... Ooh. Don't fall into that. You will not enjoy yourself. And drop down here. Over here we got another one of these guys.
Seek the pure light, for within its flame the answers reside. You can gain my power cells by bringing 120 precursor orbs for each. You have obtained another power cell.
Thank you for the power cell.
For your effort, a power cell is the reward.
Yay, another power cell. Thank you. I love that precursor voice, just a... For you, another power cell. Enjoy. I am Batman. I am Precursor Man. Able to precursor. Alright. So that's that. And are there only 2 areas here? Yeah. There are only 2 areas So, like Kira said, I don't know how she reactivated it. Maybe she used a couple power cells, since we don't need the, maybe she used a couple power cells from the levitation machine to power it, but if you go back to Rock City, the levitation machine is still active, so I don't know about that. But yeah, we've gotten 2 locations that we can go.
Maya and Gull have gotten in over their heads. I'm glad you two are here. There's lurker movement in the mountains. Apparently they've discovered and are now trying to remove some dark eco stores frozen in the glaciers. While you're up there poking around for power cells, stop those lurkers and keep a little more dark eco out of Gall's hands.
Aha! Hey guys, keep collecting power cells. They're the key to continuing our journey north.
Is that all you have to say, Kira? I think that's a graphical glitch. Because I don't remember that ever being a thing. That lighted area on her, so I think that's just a graphical glitch. But yeah. We have basically gotten most of the power cells in the volcanic crater. There's one more that we don't know about that I don't remember. But we're gonna save that for next time. This is gonna be a little bit of a short episode, but I think we've gotten quite a bit done. We've gotten a lot of power cells. We've unlocked a lot of plot. And we've got 2 new areas to explore. Snowy Mountain and the Spider Caves. Two of my personal favorite areas. But oh, and for those of you wondering why I have not gone back to finish up the mountain pass, it is simply because we can't. We need to do some things here and do a little bit of backtracking, and so I'll get all the precursor orbs and the final power cells then. But until then, guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.